following developing news out of Park Slope as police confirm with us tonight that someone stole a precious item from a church worth $2 million. Well, News 12's Greg Thompson has the details from St. Augustine Catholic Church in Park Slope.
Most of the parishioners at St. Augustine Church only just learning the news as they got to Sunday Mass in Park Slope.
Sadly, we've come to expect that anything can happen. I think we all just never thought that a sacred space would ever be violated like that.
Sometime between Thursday and Saturday, while the church was closed, the steel protective casing behind the altar was cut through, and the tabernacle, which is used to hold sacrament for communion, was stolen.
You could smell the metal shavings because obviously they came with tools to be able to do that. I think it had to be pretty organized and just from the heavy weight of it, but it definitely seemed like it was more than one person.
Dating back to the 1800s and made out of pure 18-karat gold and jewels, estimates say the tabernacle is worth $2 million. But members of the church say its value goes beyond that.
So a sacred thing should not be cut up and sold. A sacred thing should not be melted down. A sacred thing should be really protected. And so that would be my greatest hope, that as it is sacred and it has been used for over 100 years for sacred things, that it would return to sacred use.
As if that wasn't enough, a statue of an angel that was next to the tabernacle was damaged, with its head taken off. And the DVR system used to keep the security camera recordings was also gone.
This is such a shock. It's such an act of evil and stuff, and everybody's trying to hold on, you know, especially with everything that's happened.
Stealing from a church, I mean, it's what a lawyer would call prima facie, I think, right? It's just speaks for itself.
Father Tamino tells us he understands why some people would assume this had to be an inside job done by someone who works for, is involved with the church, but he says there's so many people who come in and out in so many different ways they could have gotten into the building that he'd rather just let the police investigation play out and not jump to any conclusions. In Park Slope, Greg Thompson, News 12.